Alright. Clan Wars is not going to be today, so sorry if any of you thought we were doing that today. Now, Clan Wars doesn't start for another... How long is that? 24 hours, essentially. 23 hours and 23 minutes. It's gonna be a hot second. But I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. Currently, right now, we're just testing out our little build now that we got ourselves our fancy-dancy M29 protectors, because Clan Leader wanted that for some fucking reason. So, why not? Why not oblige? A little bit. Actually, I should probably... What else could I swap there instead so it isn't as... sticking out. That'll probably work there. Whenever you stream a good brain. I mean, maybe it just knows it likes you that much. YouTube knows that you like streaming just that fucking much. It knows that you cannot live without 3 separate notifications. This is all so wonderful. Fuck, what am I gonna put here? I wanted to do Steel Championship because that sticker sucks. Interesting. Then I have very like good quality stickers either. Nah. Not even you can lie to yourself. Alright. I feel you. That's right, that's underneath there. To protect ramming. I actually have an issue with that thing popping in a hot second. It's one from YouTube and one from Twitch and one from your Discord. Look at that. And if you check your emails, it's probably just full of like 17,000 more fucking emails. Like, oh, did you hear that he went live on all 3 platforms? Fucking ooh. Yes, and I need 12 more of you buttes. And that should be enough for electronics. So that'll fix up my electronics, and all I need is batteries. And then I'll be set for yet another Cyclone, which hopefully will pay for this damn protectors I had to buy. Each one costed me $300, pretty much exactly on the dollar. And these things are only going to get cheaper, especially if they ever become craftable. Hey, they went up 30 coins in price, though. Noise. Well, actually, I can just sell it there. Did go down a little bit in price, but oh well. They're slightly better than tacklers, I will give you that. Although, at like a glance, if you get surprised shot upon, you are more likely to lose your guns. Oh, but fuck it. I'll be okay. Maybe at some point I might craft a couple dozen of these, link them all together. And it should work. It should work quite nicely. Honestly, I probably should just throw some barrels underneath and call it good. Get myself some good for this week. There we go. The only downside of this thing is look how fucking massive and slow it is. Maximum speed 40 to 41 kilometers an hour. Definitely not something you can prowl around easily with. Guy looks like he's a double tsunami. I don't know to brawl in the middle or not to brawl in the middle. That is a life's question. I won't be able to get the... I mean, I can get the point. It's just literally I'll be useless if I get the point. Hey, Elgi. Very nice. We'll just have our NPC sit there in the backdrop fucking laying siege. Nice. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get decked by some house, because I know it's gonna happen. There he is in the distance. Just keep him right there, we should be okay. They have like, what, 2 howitzers? Do they have triple howitzer builds? No fucking wonder they can sit here and fucking melt us. They could literally lay siege to this place like damn Vietnam, napalming the shit out of this place. Here, please just move. That would be absolutely fabulous. That's fine. I still have a little bit of damage resistance here. I'll be able to survive. Yeah, they're all pokey builds anyway, so fuck that. I'd rather sit here and brawl. Here we go. Just keep that 20% damage resistance, and these guns will stay. Okay, no, they will not stay. Oh, it's fucking triple 80. Is it a triple 88 hover? It is a fucking triple 88 hover. Fuck this guy. The thing is, there's legitimately no way to deal with hovers. Hey, look at that. Awesome. We'll see whether or not this actually counts towards any of them. Nice. They didn't get shit. That's what I want to see. No extra points for you. Of course I get MVP. How do I keep getting MVP with this thing, and yet I never win? Like, legitimately, every time this build consistently performs, and yet it's just like, every time the team cannot utilize that, or somehow we fuck it up. Like, there is no consistent in between. At least there is one solace that I can take in the fact that I can sell these protectors and pretty much get my money back. Or I could always jack up the price too of the protectors. Because there ain't too many in circulation, so it would be easy just to buy them, just flip them. I'm actually surprised I was able to get all 4 of them relatively quickly without having to change any of my listings. So that's just telling you how little people give a shit here. I'll go ahead and double bag as well. And poker 2. Get potions. And how's Gatherbot feeling? Did I just break your fucking spine? Nice. I'll take it. So apparently, what is a crossout? It is this game. It is made by, I think it's Russians. So definitely a very Russian and European-esque game. But you basically essentially build cars and then you fight in an arena with everyone else in their built cars. Sometimes you can also do PvE missions where you build a car and then you try to do a certain objective like protect a convoy, assault a base, escort. A lot of sticky bits, yeah. You turn off the filters here and then you'd see a lot more kind of car-esque. I mean, it technically operates. Technically operates here. I mean, you got forward, you got reverse, you got the handbrake. I mean, it's a car, technically. You can make those too. They do have tracks in here that you can utilize. So I got these hardened tracks or the meat grinders. And there's also just big fatty tracks that you can use as well. Got a lot of stuff. Deja vu drift that shit? Hell yeah, you can do that. Deja vu, I've been to space before I run the streets. You see, you can go in a circle if you want. And then go to deja vu up this damn ramp. It's just very hard because it's a clunky ass spider. Yeah, it made it up there. It's doing its best. Doing its absolute best here. Doesn't need your derogatory terms here. Beautiful car though, man. You cannot imagine the pure idyllic euphoria you can feel with such a crafted vehicle. The only downside is that being up here at the 11k, 12k, 13k region, you get ass blasted by much more conventional tank and cannon builds. Like, legitimately, Mammoth, Tsunami, Cyclones, all of those are way better than damn cannons. Honestly, if I did a cannon build, that actually wouldn't be that bad. Considering how much I could actually do with that. You're a tank there, Harry Potter. Hey, what's up there, boy? Hey, doing pretty good there. 200 points, nearly 300. Not too damn shabby at all. Fucking chorus. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, Alexis, tank these tanky cheeks right there. Just gotta make sure I absolute suppress the living shit out of that point. He wants to come out, but then as soon as he does, he's just gonna get ass blasted. Just poking down that point like a little shit you are. You are lucky that I don't have my cyclones here. You're lucky these hill geometry is a little bit weird here. Get the fuck out of here with your shitty weapons! Boy! Boy! That's what I fucking thought. Helios is my ass. Cannot strip these bad boys with 20% damage resistance. Sitting here just tanking shots left and right. That's why only peeking builds really work against this thing. So it's like tsunami, scorpions, anything on hovers usually works. Other spider builds, not so much. Yeah, let's say that boy right there is going to be our big concern. Oh, you little shit, where are you going? And she's taking aim. You should buy the nut button. I'm not quite sure. I'll say, if I was going to buy any button, I'd probably get that Stream Deck, and I could put the nut sound effect there. Oh, please tell me he got fucking cap canned. That would be amazing. Is that dude like on a hovers? Oh no, he's just a cyclone on tires. Rude of you to be shooting such delicate parts. Here, fuck it. If I can capture A, this will save me. Because this dude will have to either rush the point or he's going to lose. If I capture it, do I win? You're lucky you have much more HP than me. You should probably be trying to strip the dude with a gun. And because of that, you now don't have anything. Bye-bye. Let's see, why was he just sitting there, taking all of the hits? It's just like, oh yeah, there's a spider there, he might hurt me. He doesn't have anything. What? I still haven't been blocked by Obama on Twitter. I mean, considering he doesn't do Twitter anymore, it's probably no one there to even manage it. Unless you're just like sitting there spamming like Ubuntu memes or something like that. Or not Ubuntu. Like those weird deep fried Obama memes with like him with his face stretched out. I can't remember what that is. There's a specific name. Nah, he does. Well, I mean, just keep going at it. You might get somewhere with there. Maybe he just has a slightly thicker skin. Actually, wait. Because I think it's President Trump. He was ordered by a federal court to unblock people on Twitter because it was necessary for a free press. So I'm kind of curious if Obama is complying with that regulation too. Just so that he never has to go to court. There we go. I'll take it. You see, I am a very helpful spider. I do much things here to help out with local populace. Owie. That did a lot of damage up there. It must be another fucking hover. Alright there, little butt munch. Obama isn't president no more. Still, I think it's since he's considered a public official, he can't block anybody. Maybe. Pathetic spawn camp. Oh, and I do have a Reaper behind me. Oh, yeah. Hey, and it's him again, too. Come on, let's brawl. Oh, hell yeah. If he's just going to come over here and get packed for free, I'll take that. I mean, yeah, you can just sit over there. So you came out here and killed yourself too. Oh, you cunt muffin. You noob fucks have lost. Oh, salty boy. There's a reason why Matthias is still alive. I'm not sure if that name is very classy enough. I think it may be a little bit too on the nose. Oh, was that the extra accuracy? I was like, what fucking cabin is he using? He's using the one to reduce his... Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to live with that. I mean, considering those guns have absolutely god-awful gun depression, he's not going to be able to hit shit. Must die. Oh yeah, and see, look at that. Hover is easily able to avoid all sorts of damage. Stupid. Come on, you got 3 shots left. I can believe in you. Come on. And then one more. Take him out. I'll say Isabella should be okay. Defender of all humanity. Yeah, and take point them. I'll say, you don't really need anything else then. You just literally run to point and capture. And Isabella literally just runs to the water and kills herself. Honestly, if you can't really do anything, you might as well just not get yourself killed. There you go. Have muchas fun. Oh, does he have arbiters? What a noob. Do I even see a radiator on that build? I do like the refresh on the cooling capacity. Probably one of the few cabins that actually makes sense for an equalizer build. Otherwise, I'm just trying to think, are there any other builds that really mesh with it? I guess maybe the accuracy one. Yeah, really, that's it. I can think of like no other build that would really help with the explosive capabilities. Just make sure you take off Helios's. There we go. Just keep going. Yeah, cock block him. There we go. Beautiful job. He's snipes. Okay. Good job. Should play a real man's game. I don't know if I want to play SpongeBob's... What is that? Waterfront Defense? Whatever that, Bikini Bottom Defense? Maybe I could play that game whenever that gets re-released. I know that eventually it's actually getting re-released at some point. Not quite sure when. There's up to Tater. Like Hot Miami. Or coolmathforkids.com. Maybe. Can I do polls? I mean, I suppose I could, but if you only have like one person in Twitch chat, you know, actively talking, there's no point in doing polls. Because literally it would just be like one person voicing their opinion. And maybe if there was more peeps. Here we go. How about we get rid of that real quickly? Don't need to have a vehicle. As I say, if you were facing melee builds like that, having a Skinner would be awesome. Just able to sit there and yoink off their entire body. There we go. So the guy on Twitch said to come to YouTube. You can go over to Twitch if you want. I mean, hey, you guys can see each other's chats on stream, so you could always do that. Alright, actually, maybe there is a way to combine YouTube and Twitch chat. There has to be a way. There has to be some application that's done that before. I know my Restreamio chat does that. That's why all three of them appear on stream. But I'm not sure if you guys can even get access to that link. That'd probably work. That multi-stream shenanigans. But remember rule number 3. What? Don't stream on other platforms or Twitch or YouTube is going to ban the shit out of you. Come to your house and break your dog's legs. I know. Twitch was very upfront when they sent that hyper-aggressive email. It's very concerning. Made me afraid. But do you remember rule number 3? That's what I want to know. What about rule 34? You remember that one too? There's always that rule to consider. Oh, goddamn. I've actually seen a couple of undermounted spider builds in Clan Wars. I'm actually kind of tempted to build them. Because they actually look like they do pretty damn well. Oh yeah, let me actually cancel that for a hot second. What do I need for you? I'm going to need another 14 stacks of these. Yoink. Yes. So that should be enough for me. And fuck doing Awakening right now. I need to get a fast cab if I want to do that. I'm still trying to... I'm looking at my eyes on that Howl cabin for the Caucasus. Because not only the speed, but just because that Howl effect I feel like would actually work kind of consistently on a quadruple Caucasus build. That or doing a triple Caucasus build with an Aegis Prime on a Humpback build. Because that would also be like another one that would probably work considerably well. Hey, I told you to walk out there. And the dude ran too far away. You can't run away from your destiny, you pussy. There he is. Now this gun depression shit, I can't even aim downward. There we go. Ooh, just get the fuck out of there. There you go. Stay behind cover, poke down one at a time. Beautiful. There's that one over there too. I have no fucking clue. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if she's gonna live for very long. That's saying those tsunamis with a shitload of HP. I feel like stripping them takes forever. They all can just absorb so much. Can you fuck out of there with the Scorps? Jesus Christ. I am going to sit there, point blank shoot you, and I'll instantly strip you, yes? Alright, enjoy counterplay. Even though you have 20% of damage resistance, you can suck my fit cock. Oui, vee. That's what I like to see. A stripped fucking Scorp right out of here. You peasantry. Hey, you're blocking my way. What are you doing? He's just like sitting there making me take hits to the back. Here we go. Just take him out. You'll just be fine. There we go. Alright, so just gonna try to strip that dude instead. Not quite sure if that is best idea. Oh, do you have a damn Aegis too? I guess it would make sense for a brawling car. I'm just trying to think what other good... A Harpy cabin would be absolutely amazing for you. All that extra ammunition. Ah, but you ran out. How unfortunate. Get out of here. He really needs to get the Harpy cabin. A Harpy cabin with that build would be ungodly good. Just the amount of damage the dude would do, it would be stupid. Since what they do technically is explosion damage, and it gives them, what, an extra 40% ammunition? Oh. I think would be able to strip fucking everything. I'm halfway expecting him to sit here and fucking skinner me. Fuck out of here. Oh, yeah. There you go. Fuck out of here. Finally yoinked yourself off this damn cliff. I say I'm like one of the few builds here that can properly deal with drones. Well, that and Spark builds probably could do massively well here. Bye-bye. Oh, fuck. Stressed me the fuck out. And the thing is, the dude's way too light to be yoinking people. So I was literally just like thrashing him around like, get the fuck off me, you asshole. Having to yoink that cable out just a slight bit further so it wouldn't stick inside me. Okay, there we go. That caucus is done. I think I'm good on making... The thing is, though, making cyclones gives you so much money. It's, like, hard to avoid doing them. Alright, fuck it. Let's make more wheels, then. We'll do it for our 2 backs. And same thing for you. Oh, no, not 9. 7, please. Fuck, and how much was I asking for again? I need 2 of them. Blinked out there, sorry. I'm mentally retarded right now because I only slept... Well, no, I slept for actually kind of a long time. It's like, what? From 1 to 11? But the thing is that, for some reason, my mind can just not function if I do that. Like, one day I just need to start... Maybe what I could do is, like... It might sound like a drug abuser in a way, but maybe I should be like one of those people that just sits there, chugs a bottle of fucking NyQuil, and then heads to sleep at like 10. It could probably work. It could probably work. Although, the local CVS pharmacy might get concerned about my habits pretty soon. So, have you realized that you've managed to buy 5 gallons worth of NyQuil within the last 2 weeks? We may have to call the FDA on you. But we're sorry, but it is a part of the law enforcement. I'm not sure why my CVS pharmacy sounds like an Indian. Why the fuck are these things so expensive? These things have literally gone from $24 up to $27. Christ almighty, they're expensive now. No wonder why these retards are bumping it up by 20, 30 coins at a time. Literally all you have to do is bump it up by 1 cent. And you'll get your item. Usually, like 99.999% of times. Alright. I think this is a pretty good build. You got a lot of back cover there so you don't get shot and instantly disarmed. Side armor could be a little bit thicker, but I think it still works. This thing still does have a lot of HP too. 26,000 is always pretty nice. For some reason, my... person who's leading the clans is always suggesting they get the Bastion cabin. But, not quite sure if I want that. Wow, that thing is massive. 45,000 tons. 38,000 tons. So it's actually 1,200 more pounds? Interesting, so by being at 1,200 more pounds, it actually doesn't give you that much tonnage compared to a icebox. But that perk, though, saves you a lot of HP. There we go. You think we'll take that? And I actually want to try this. And instead with these tacklers, let's throw on... I know. I know, I know. I'll say, I can see it every time I pop in the game. You haven't changed your logo. You must change. I'll be fine, my dude. Let's see. Oh, and apparently this bumps up my mass a little bit. Just trying to think, what else do we need to plop on here? Let's see, do we have any sort of cooler underneath? No, we do not. At least the frames on here are pretty damn solid. Having that nice loop around. It's basically if any one of these things gets knocked off, they're likely to stay on unless you knock up both ends. Pretty solid then. Not the most lavishly luxurious looking build, but it's still pretty cool. Honestly, I could probably get rid of those because those look pretty rank-a-dank. And actually, let's get rid of you guys. So I want to try... Where is it at? Let's try a different one. Yeah, let's try this one. Oh, apparently that has a gap there? Here, wait then. How about we... scuttle all of that. I can make that look better. Like, the thing is, there's very few things that are that actually exactly wide. Here we go. Make it look a little bit less around. And I guess we could put that there too. Maybe something like that. Because then what we can do is you could slap these on right here. There we go. I feel these look a little bit more. I can see why though. It's just not quite long enough to cover the wheels. Alright then. Maybe that one can go, and we can actually just modify this. Wait, interesting! How did you become unable to actually haul this thing? They must have adjusted the weights of these things. Here, and slap those out as well. Let's see, if we're going to have 4 of them, it's going to be 12. So I'm really going to need to have the cooler and the radiator here. Can slap that out, slap that out. Can slap that out, slap that out. And probably slap those out too. Here we go. I'll say that... Oh wait, fuck though, it's the step spider, not the actual icebox. That's right. So it's either have 15 damage, or I can throw on another radiator. God, that actually seems like a really fucking good option though. 15% damage or radiator. cool faster or do more damage. I mean, these things really don't have a bad overheating issue, and they don't really benefit freaking massively from... The thing is, I just kind of like having that nice lip on the truck. That nice lip just looks massive, and I love it. And the thing is, we can't really do that here because, as you can see, the icebox is actually a little bit wider. So you can't retrofit a build like this. Alright. Maybe we just need to... maybe strip this down some more. Let's try that then. Same thing with the flares. You can probably get rid of those. And take you off as well. Yeah, that's just because putting one layer of armor around this thing just makes it slightly look wonky. I should probably keep that there. And honestly, I could probably bump up these things to massive modules like this, because these things will get bumped off real easily. There we go. Because if we ever get rammed up front, we don't want those things to pop off. And doesn't have a massive front bumper anyway, too. Salmo's baking. The thing is, this isn't too wide. It's not just one layer of armor. It's 2 layers of armor. How much did I put on Cox out? Are you 2 layers of armor? Oh, sorry, and that second layer of armor actually overlaps it. Alright then. Ah, it's because that fucking lip right there. That's why, okay. So that's why I chose to do it like that, because I can't really do it the other way. Though, what happens, let's see, right now we're currently 4x6, or we're 10 across. How about we switch this to an 8 across? So instead of that, just literally having this instead. Will the wheels be able to scooch forward? Alright, those ones can scooch forward. Alright, sweetness then. Let's actually get rid of all of these. So if 8 across can work, it's just a question as to whether or not the other wheels can touch. Oh wait, no, that's right. I was trying to be greedy. Alright, plop you forward. Get rid of you. And then... can you still slap armor in between? That's the big question. I probably won't be able to. I can still slap it on top and around, but in between the wheels now. Alright then, so let's try this. I wish these frames still actually had their massive armor to them. They were so useful. And then, so, can you slap those there? Ah. Then I'll actually have to shrink the truck bed, too. Although, will I? Yes, it looks like I might have to shrink the truck bed, then. Shit, okay. Get rid of you guys. I'm basically redesigning this whole truck at this point. Jesus Christ. So then we're basically just going from frame upwards. Yeah, but then I need another one. Or actually... there we go. So it kind of works like that. Kind of works. We still have our Jenny on there too. And I guess we could still keep the same layout per se. We'll just have to do the thing where we kind of make it narrow at the base. So then things like this. And then you gotta slap them on both sides. We can add a bumper in between. And then you can kind of close it in at the back. Nice. Okay, and then you still have 2 on top that you can work with. And so then at that point, you can still flatten it down. Yes. I'll probably need some extra... Actually, wait. Yeah, this is the ice box. I can actually probably get away with making this thing massive. There we go. Although I can probably get rid of some of these heavy frames, because these things will contribute, you know, thousands upon thousands of pounds, while not actually being terribly useful. So these things I could probably get rid of. The ones in high contact areas, I want to keep those still. And then right there. Alright, yeah, we're still up to 1,000 pounds though. A little bit heavy. But it does look very nice and beefy up there. And then flop you around. There's actually still a surprisingly massive truck bed. How about we actually move you guys forward 1? Same thing with you. And we still have a nice frame there that we can actually mount to, so it wouldn't actually cause things to blow off easily. Although I may be thinking about moving this up 1. The wheels are misaligned. Shit, alright. That's fine. Not having them out front will work out. And then maybe... I mean, you can kind of have a nice kind of fat, beefy bumper with this. And then you can slap on the train plow right underneath it. Although I may need to extend this out. And then train plow, yes, where you at? No, it still needs to be 1 more forward. Slightly off center. Here, the thing is, making it 4 long, though, would be a little bit excessive. Will that actually work, though? And then slap you. If I slap it on top, it works. But then you have your frame exposed. Alright, then how about if we lowered it? Yeah, but lowering it looks even weirder. And it's still not properly aligned at that point, too. So if you slap that back... And then, now it should work. With you right there. Alright, or... Instead of actually doing that way, I've already had a truck like that before. Maybe doing it with the scavenger parts might look a little bit more pleasing to me. Oh, nice, and it is actually kind of even. Even with that, it's still 1 apart. So what we could do, slap that out, move that forward 1. And then do that. So that should be able to fit right there. Although we may need to peek it over slightly more. Here we go. That looks more like it. And then, where do those flat ones go? I swear I just had them here. And if we can attach to the cab, yes, there we go. Just so it doesn't get blown off too easily. Fine with me. Would that actually even work here? Nope, not really. How did I change the Cox out one? I have some more. Well, actually, it bumps up right next to a small plow, too. So the front end of this thing would actually be... Is there a limit to how many times you can extend your storage space? Yeah, there is. I think so. So, for example, your blueprints can only go up to a maximum of 20. And I think storage... Does it go up to, like, 300, 400? Maximum storage. And cross out. Doesn't actually say anything. But yeah, and there's only a certain amount you can actually have. I think it's up there in like the 400 range. But that's like I said, you have to buy all of those blueprints. So they can actually expand it out. Those are like 230 apiece. So they're a little bit expensive right now. Now, so these things are still a little bit narrow for my taste. Because these tires are still not covered. How wide of a structure did I do with the caucuses? Oh, that was a 6 wide with the bumper. I'm not sure if a 6 wide would quite work with this. Because that basically means I would have to be... Ooh. Especially good for Clan Wars, because the resistance makes it... Get there somewhere. Which is essential for Clan Wars. He is still going on about that. Jesus Christ. He's really insistent about that Bastion cabin. There we go. So I guess I can actually slap it in. So I have heard. It is essential for it, otherwise you will detriment to the whole team. Alright, and I'm still able to actually have the armor on there too. Isn't there more than one faction that you can craft them? Yeah, you can craft them at all factions. All factions have the ability to make those lovely blueprints. And it is nice ever since they actually reduced the resource cost for them. They used to be a boatload and a half to actually get. They were a bit of a pain. And why don't you bump a little bit more forward too? Nice. Okay. I suppose I could slap you underneath. Shit, then you're not connected then. That needs to be a 4x6 then. But then is that large enough there to actually house a Jenny? It is most certainly not. Just because of this little extra bumper space here. Yeah, that ties at the end of the reach too. I could try bumping these up. And then getting rid of that. And then can you come down here now though? Beautiful. But yeah, you can craft them at all factions. So if you go to... Oh, that's right. That one's being utilized. So Lunatics, you can go ahead and make those too. As soon as you have access to legendaries, you can make them. So, if you want to, you can. I actually wonder, though, if this is still worth it to actually craft. Crossout DB. Are those actually still worth to craft? So go to... Fuck, which one is that? Let's do storage. Oh yeah, they're still worth it to craft. Each one can be made with a 17 coin profit. That's actually pretty good then. If you don't want to have the money to invest in massive legendaries, you can just sit there and crap out blueprints for relatively the same price. And much less investment too that you need to do. Alright, so this one looks like it might work. We'll have to use you again. And I should be able to use all of you since I have a lot more storage. Yeah, see, upgrading your storage is pretty essential too, because after a while, you start accumulating a lot of purples and blues, and you're like, wow, shit, I can't have anything. Hey, what's up there? Hi, Lone Brute. Nice to see you. And let's see. What else do we need here? But thank you for your contribution. Actually, screw it. Why don't we use these? I haven't used these in a hot second. These things are looking nice. Yeah, same here too. I woke up a little bit late for me than usual, but I should be okay. Maybe. Question mark. My sleeping habits are still shit. I need to modify them ever so slightly. But that requires a bit of willpower that I do not possess at any moment. Here we go. And so we have a massive truck bed on this behemoth. I could certainly have a lot of fucking armor on here. And hopefully I can actually have a decent amount of... Oh, actually, wait, could I put a bumper there? Yeah, okay. Good. So I can shoot back to prevent that thing from getting knocked off. Nice. And let's see, I should probably throw some things in there to make that a little bit more reinforced. And that front end is definitely a little bit hollow right now. I still got that right there I can work with. So where is... Does this actually fit in there? Can I squeeze you in? If I can flip you around effectively? Hey, okay. Kind of. Would this work since it doesn't interact with the wheel as much? Yes, it does. Nice. And then, nope, one more forward. Does that work? Yes, it does. Nice. So it looks pretty spot on. And then I can slap on these right here. Or actually, how would those look if I slapped them right there? They actually look pretty flush. Oh yeah, that actually looks pretty fucking intimidating. And then we can actually slap the... Do we want to rotate that? Yes, we do. Yeah. Nice. And then that means I should be able to actually slap these right here. Do I want them up higher? I probably do. It's just so that these things actually have proper firing angles. Technically it doesn't stop it from actually pointing downward, but I still want that extra bit of angle. Interesting, why can't you mount there? Interesting. Those are the same distance. What the fuck's going on here? Interesting. Alright, do you fit over here? What? Weird. Okay. I think for some reason that model for this is actually lopsided. It actually can't attach to that apparent right portion. Interesting, because the models themselves look pretty much symmetrical. Okay. Whatever bullshit. And here, now we can go ahead and slap on our actual radiators and coolers on our truck bed. A radar, extra cooler, or an engine. I don't use augers or tracks. I don't need that. A radar doesn't really help out either. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do a radar. More convenient. Your Leviathan's not efficient enough. Oh, boo-hoo. It's actually strange. My Leviathan used to win like 2 or 3 games per win, and now it barely wins 1. I wonder if everyone is just doing their weekly grinds for it, though. That must be what it is. There we go. And now let's see. And we do have a lighter bumper back here, so why don't we throw on something that can actually sustain a hit or two. Nice, that should work. And then, here we go. There we go. Leisure Cicero, nice. I actually wonder if the developers or the actual people who voice acted that have ever heard these songs. I feel like I don't know if they would actually be satisfied or disturbed by what their creations have become. It probably should be a pretty substantial mix of both. Of course we gotta have a rattler. Actually, wait, do we ever put those little trim on there? Here it is. Oh shit. This car is getting a tad bit heavy. Fuck. Shit. And that's right, we never slapped on top of the observation roofs. Although, strangely enough, they still kind of fit. Actually, they fit entirely. Are they clipping through each other? Ooh, no, they're not. Nice. Okay. Ooh, 1 second.
I got no blood game, and mine is soul. We've been nice out, whole crew stayed frozen. Double cut, red coal, beam, blood potion. I got no blood game, and mine is soul. I got no blood game, and mine is soul. blood game at my disposal.
Chalice with some fresh cattle juice. I'm really comfy in my vampire booth. Mow like balling every day. Act a fool. Pathetic creature. Romp up on you, wrong you fool. Bad bitch, she gave me neck. I left tickets on her neck. Stupid bitch, she called me sunshine. I can't stand no disrespect. You don't fuck with fair and sundry. If you have some intellect, you don't fuck with fair and sundry. Bad for your health.
I got the blood game at my disposal. We've been nice out, whole crew stayed frozen. Double cut bread, cold bean, blood potion. I got the blood game at my disposal. I got the blood game at my disposal. I got the blood game at my
Red water spring, blood magically. Good with the wings, cause it's a bad one heal. Hey, make the check bleed. You ain't gain match. Hey, you would have breed. We are a menace in the streets. Cause all my brother's dogs. We ain't werewolves, but we like to bite. Bone meal, not an alchemist, but I'm from that chronic gargoyles with the stony hide. You don't want to make my blood boil. You would very match. You don't want to fight.
I got the blood game at my disposal. We've been nice out, whole crew stayed frozen. Double cut bread, cold bean, blood potion. I got the blood game at my disposal. I got the blood game at my disposal. I got the blood game at my disposal. I got the blood game at my disposal.
You know what? I started to actually wear sandals with socks, unironically, in a way. Not because they're like stylish or anything like that, but like they're actually strangely comfortable, and I have very little issues with it falling off when compared to things like flip-flops. And I just do it because right now wearing like traditional shoes, it's just way worse in terms of like heat. It's just way fucking hotter. Way fucking hotter. To wear, say, like a fucking pair of sneakers or something. It's just not the best. Like, I'm just sitting here sweating all the damn time. It's gonna be 92 degrees today, Fahrenheit base. Throw on top of that another 150 degrees through the fucking radiator in this room. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. I do have quite a bit of parts left. I have quite a bit of parts left. Remember this? Here then, why don't I just actually slap on something a little bit lighter? That's probably not gonna fuck over my weight. Here we go. Look at that, 73 miles an hour. That's actually pretty fast for a build like this. Yeah, the little exposed guns may look a little bit weird, but it is still a pretty ballin' system. I could try to do it like a little bit above. Or maybe something like this. That's actually, yeah, that's fairly okay too. It's not too far out the way for either way. And I still get fairly decent firing angles, less obscured. Okay. Let's see, what else here could we do? I probably do need to reinforce this underside. So let me go ahead. Slap something that's actually resistful to a unholy degree. And then say you yet again. There we go. Again, now we're overbeared a little bit in weight department. I guess maybe we will have to actually go ahead and get rid of these. I wanted to use them because they look so badass, but nope. The game's not going to allow it. Be too damn fit. So where is... because we could use canvas roofs if we want to be cheap with it. Get easy coverage everywhere. Hey, what's up there, PC Idle One? Welcome, welcome. And let's not do that, doesn't look too good. Just use the Ava panels. Here we go. Oh, actually, strangely enough, we don't even have enough of those. Crap. Okay. And I guess a few half walls. Maybe I do need to level myself up with the nomads again. I can actually probably do it close to here. And then slide down. Hey, hey, thank you for the follow. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Thank you there, my dude, and welcome, welcome. And let's see, get rid of you as well. And just actually look nice and flush. At least so I can see behind myself. Do we need these fireworks? I do need another 3%. Fuck it, we can do bags, I suppose. I do need something here to actually stick upon the trucks. Here we go. It kind of acts like a little bit, in a way, skirt armor for these massive behemoths. Here we go, and slap on Doppler 2. Maybe Chiller. There we go. So we still have a decent chunk of weight. And we could probably actually get rid of you. Put on some different armor to increase our HP. Do something like this, maybe. And let's see, do that. And does that actually allow me to put that there? Well, technically, I can actually do it like that. If I want to protect the frame. Hey. Hey, it technically works. And it protects it nice and well so it doesn't actually get rammed out of here. Although, why even do that? Why not just make this a more beefy frame to begin with? Or actually even beefier. Although, is it really worth it? Wow, that durability is dog crap.
brother, please may I have some more? I could eat sweet rolls all my life. That'd be fine with me. I could eat sweet rolls all my life. That'd be fine with me. That'd be fine with me. That'd be fine with me. I could eat sweet rolls all my life. That'd be fine with me. I could eat sweet rolls all my life. That'd be fine with me. That'd be fine with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. That'd be fine with me.
Whew! Sorry about that. Didn't mean to, keep going away. Just keep getting pulled away to do some, like, minor critical things right fucking now! That are just popping out of nowhere. So, now we should be okay. Now we should be okay. I think. Oh god, I gotta stop running. Just so that I can do these minor things, otherwise I'm just gonna pass out halfway through it. And it won't have a stream at all. There we go. Although, how much HP does that dude still have? Oh, but it doesn't even matter. That dude's gonna have HP regardless. No one's gonna have like 800 points to smack him down. Alright. Let's go back to this. What we got going on here? So it's doing pretty good. This side I want to be a little bit more beefy though. That's just what's concerning me. Will just slapping on a massive amount of armor here work? Maybe. Yeah, boy. Almost makes you want to throw in a faster engine though. Max speed plus 13. What do the other ones do? Plus 7, plus 8, 4. All I see is green on your live stream. That should be not the case. 1 second, let me take a peruse in here. Mixer should be fine. Let me refresh my page. It could be Mixer's end. Mixer could be messing up because my stream on the other two platforms is just fine. No, it's working on Mixer. It's working on Mixer. I'm not sure what you're smoking there. Might just be that end then. Although having that angled down would probably look a lot better. Oh, I only have 2 of those too. Shit. What about the other parts? I don't have much of those either. Ooh, I do have these though. Ah, those barely cover it up though. No, the wings won't work either. I'll say the only parts that would actually look like pristine here would be these ones. I don't even have 4 of them. But like right there. Angles them down. That or have flat panels. Flat panels would probably be okay. Fuck it. Alright, so I think that should be it for it. Oh yeah, this thing's exactly at mass capacity. Acceleration's a little bit shit, but that's fine. Here we go. So let's see. Slap that on. Let's go ahead with the aluminum here. Fix up all the parts that should not be brown. And then, no, okay, no, one's actually enveloped inside entirely. Alright, that's fine. And same thing for you with the gas pipes. I might change those at some point, but they're one of the few legendary accessories I actually own. And I take this out with you as well. Backplate, yeah, we can do that. And don't have to worry about you. I just need to quickly paint, and then we're off to the races. I kind of want to just see whether this thing's combat effective. And I see, regardless of what happens, this thing will still probably kick ass in PvE. And then the same thing over here. There we go. And let's see. I think that should be everything. Unless both you want to be aluminum. And then maybe make that slightly rustic looking. Yeah. Alright. Seems to be doing the pretty okay, still has decent damage. Still able to actually properly hurt. And we still have a crap load. Here, let me put you guys down here though. Just so it looks more akin. There we go. Alright, I still actually probably prefer the wooden fronts. There we go, that looks better. Alright, so let's try to say in hard raid. Let's do electronics, because I think I still need to do those. Oh yeah. Still need another 3. So if we can at least do that, we know it's at least somewhat effective. This would certainly not work in PvP though. I mean, I could try it in PvP, but the thing's just gonna get stripped in 2 seconds. Mission rotation, oh no. Oh fuck, Steel Cradle. And Nomads too, shit. It's gonna be like 30 minutes then. PewDiePie and Cold Ones. I'm almost tempted to actually watch that right now. I mean, I did just watch someone's gameplay for an hour on the Love Sam horror. Genius guy I've ever met. Alright. Hey, my power score ain't too high. It actually behooves you actually not to have that high of a power score, since games like this actually scale. Interesting. A octuplet with... Interesting. Triple... So there's like, what, 6? Oh no. There isn't that many on there. Interesting. Haven't seen that before. Haven't seen anyone use a fusion. Especially not an unusual one like that where it's just all equalizers. I can see it being really useful though. Although, facing the Leviathan was going to be absolutely deadly. Hey, you don't need a front end. Get rid of that. There you go, you see her all nice and fine, don't you worry. Let's say the damage resistance on this is pretty dang good. I still need to get some sparks though. I still gotta try triple spark on Quantum Cabin. Maybe with like 2 or 3 radiators and a cooler. Oh god, that would work so damn well. You'd be sitting there basically able to slow down the entire map for 20 seconds. Maybe a minute at a time. Especially if you got the fuse variety. Yeah, don't worry, we still got a minute. Yeah, see, don't worry about it. I actually could try this on a spider cab though, because on a spider cab, you can actually have a little bit more than just these 4 guns. You can actually have a total of 5. Which actually is pretty damn badass, having 5 of these little protectors. Of course you can't do this on the icebox, but having 5 in total, your DPS, you'd actually be able to poke down people pretty intensely. The amount of DPS you'd be able to sustain would be stupidly high. And those are why I'm actually even having my guns out like this, is because it just gives you best firing angles for when they ram you. So I'm just trying to remember what guns I actually run in here usually. It's like, oh yeah, I run the Caucasus. Go ahead and plop those out in a hot second. There we go. Just go ahead and take them out. There you go. Just strip. I think those equalizers are so good. If they had arbiters, they'd be doing so much more damage though. I'm not quite sure why they have all of those various equalizers. Having more than one aura may seem a little bit excessive. The other person could just have another equalizer on and do more damage. There, okay. I think it's like a little tear through those in a hot second. You know, actually probably would be good for that build though, having maybe that golden eagle engine. Because then you'd be able to go like 70 kilometers an hour in a build like that. It actually wouldn't be too bad. You'd be able to actually maneuver quite agile. Oh, and you have an aura too. Holy fuck, why do you all have auras? Look at that. So we have triple auras with a shitload of equalizers, and I'm thinking those are imps. Okay. So basically these guys just go face and they're able to melt down these things. Maybe I should try that. Although, what cabin to use for that? I don't really have a cabins in mind. There we go. You can go ahead and get rid of them. There you go. And please at least strip them before attempting to take that point. Otherwise, you're going to be a sad camper. Here you go. You don't need Spectre either. Otherwise, these things are just going to respawn. You see, sparks for this would actually be really good because you can actually pop the rockets as they're coming out the tubes. So you take 0 damage, but they actually manage to hurt themselves at the exact same time too. Let's actually try to kill both of them at the exact same time. Otherwise, yeah, they just came out. Fuck. Better fucking hurry. There we go. I can actually sustain damage up front, so fuck you. Oh god, we're just getting absolutely pelted. Fuck, just don't worry about them. Hate you and your damn elm. And there we go. There goes the rest of the Spectres. I was saying, these things actually didn't constantly lose line of sight. They would actually be able to kill us pretty damn fast. And the amount of DPS that would actually do can actually be substantial. Yeah, you don't need to exist, and so don't you. Nice, so I think that's all of them. Oh, wait, shit, I don't even know we had a Leviathan. Oh, fuck. Yeah, how about I get out of that site? Thank god I have this damage resistance. Otherwise, I'm more than certain these things have already been plopped off. Yo, what? Dude's climbing. Nice. There we go. So now I think we're okay. Yeah, see, he's totally stripped. Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't really help you with other things, just pushing him up. Like, pushing up 17 tons like it's fucking nothing. Hey! Man actually did pretty good here. Top of the charts. Although I'm pretty sure it's because just stripping is way more lucrative than other pots. Let's see. Defenders and sidekicks. Are those not? No, of course not. And go ahead and get rid of them. Oh, fuck! Jesus, defenders are getting so expensive. My god. Crossout database right now. How much are defenders selling for? They gotta be selling for a shitload. The crafting margin on them is 8.5 a piece. And it's probably gotten up to 9.5 by now. That's amazing. I was gonna say, if you're a brandy person getting into this game right now, just go to the Nomad, start shitting out defenders, you'll be rich. Trust me. The amount of money you can make from those is getting stupid. For blues, nonetheless. It's not really like a lot of money in total, but you have to realize 8 coins every hour is pretty good. over the course of an 8-hour playing session, or even a 4-hour playing session, you'd be earning quite a bit of money. I mean, by the time... Actually, wait. 8 coins over 24 hours. That's 192. You'd be earning more than me making legendaries. Just by making defenders. Just by making defenders. Not bad at all. So now we gotta wait on you. Just gotta wait for those orders to fill. In the meantime, we can go ahead and purchase a couple of these. Same thing with you. And what about you? What do you got? 0.9, 0.1. And then we still need more copper, because apparently we keep rolling through that. How much is a stack of 1,000? 1.9. Nope, this is still cheaper. So 1.94. Ooh, not 19, no. Way too damn pricey. So we'll buy 5 of them right now. Because I should be able to get my own copper pretty soon. I don't want to buy copper too much, because copper is actually one of the few things you can buy without too much loss. I'm assuming that's just because the supply for copper is just saturated, since easy and normal raids can get pretty good numbers. If you want to see them. That actually reminds me to send out an email real quick before I forget. Ain't my company fucking using Gmail services now? Yeah, so let's just give even more information over to the giant fucking conglomerate. Because Outlook was apparently too archaic. Yeah, no Arthur. God damn. I'm just getting spammed with advertisements from the company email too. Good job. Let's compose one. Interesting. I actually may have to go into the other old email to actually even find, because apparently the contacts didn't even switch out properly. Good fucking job. Alright, can I copy? Okay, there you go. Copy that. And how does this work? Actually, I probably should say. There we go. I gotta keep the professional standards up. It would be I don't really care about fucking smart composing. It just sounds like you're trying to use autocomplete on the email. And please don't do that. It's gonna look like dog shit and you're gonna look like a amateur. Although to be fair, people really do not care about emails at all. And they ignore them all the fucking time. And it's like, oh, no wonder why I have to sit here, go down to your damn office and do this shit in your face, wasting 30 minutes of me walking. my future. Yeah, 1 second though. I'm just finishing this email. We'll go back to the game. Let me know. All right. Message was sent. Gmail. It's encroaching in on everywhere. Let's say if I can imagine like one business or one company that probably doesn't use Gmail or any sort of service like that religiously. Like I feel like there should be like a somewhat of a push, even if it's a small one, just like a small push to like not use Gmail and other services associated with it. Because I feel like at some point, if any of these services go down, or if the company just becomes more malicious with their data practices, or if they ever get data breached, oh my god, we are putting all of our eggs in one basket, and so many people would get fucked immediately. Hard to say. Hard to say. How do I increase my power score? Put more shit on your car. That's all I gotta say. That's all you do. If you want to make higher quality weapons, that bumps up your PS as well. Actually, wait. Could I get those emails sent to my phone then? Actually, no, I probably shouldn't use all of my email box. Ah, there we go. And now I have another one to slap in here. Blood Gang. I'll do that later. Okay, yeah. I don't think we're gonna get those easy games now. Everyone here is bumping out with these massive fucking cars. Oh my god, do you see that? It's nothing but purple on my screen. Oh, fuck. Hopefully that's not the case then, because all these things are gonna be big boys then. Like they're gonna be those retchers and rammers. Yep. The only upside of this is that retchers have really shitty HP. If you have some intellect. Here we go. Take that out real quickly. Oof. No, you bastard. Thank you. Honestly, that dude's gonna strip me from the back and we'll be dead in 2 seconds. And it's strange, a lot of our vehicles are not, like, terribly combat effective. It's mostly just, like, minor things. Yeah, and all we're doing is stripping. And he has tracks, so you can just ignore them outright. There we go. You see, you're okay. And I'll say him being a Reaper, he probably doesn't want to spam too much. Otherwise he's going to be out entirely. Yeah, keep moving with that review team. Oh yeah, we got no time. Since we already popped all the Jennies. I mean, this actually is a pretty decent mission. Considering if you actually did just like bum rush every point, You probably could actually get this done within 3 or 4 minutes. Kind of like how the old chase missions used to take barely hardly any time. Like if you had like a double harvester with Dracos, and you sideways mounted them, like had a L-shaped cabin design, you basically never got hit by the cabin, and you'd be able to kill it within minutes. Like there legitimately have been raids of chase where within the time I managed to get up to the car, they were already all dead. Because it was just that efficient, at least time-wise. Enemy time you cannot beat. If you can earn, like, all of your electronics within 2 minutes, yeah. Why the fuck do it then? Any other way? The issue was anyone who came in there with, like, a legitimate build, or a build that wasn't heavily optimized for that flow, you basically were just kind of left on the outside. Kind of left with your pants down, unable to get any points whatsoever, since you really couldn't do effective amount of damage on any of the cars or cabins, because basically instantly be dead. So it wasn't as fair for a lot of people who would join these raids with people already with like maxed out fucking vehicles, jacking all the points in 2 seconds. Yeah, we're going ahead, though we're damaging. This is why a spark would be so good right now. Just look at all of those tasty brother truckers right there. You could just kill all of them with the spark. Slowly, sure, but you could do it. Especially if you use any sort of cabin that could actually bump up your deeps. I'm just trying to think though. Photon probably wouldn't be the best idea. And that Quantum wouldn't do shit either. And it's not a limited angle, so you wouldn't be able to use the icebox either. And we don't want to use the humpback either. Oh, the humpback actually might be a good idea for a thing like that. Bump up your HP as high as possible. Get 25% damage boost on sparks. Oh god, that would do so much. Yeah, we can help you, don't worry. We should probably go help our team though. We're just sitting here fucking around killing melee troops. While our dude's just getting decimated by tiny little drones. Yeah, don't mind us, we're helping. Lemna's here. Here, just take him out, you'll be okay. I just need to really get used to this burst fire. It's like slightly different than the tacklers, so it's difficult to do properly. Because I just have such great muscle memory with tacklers. Used them for so damn long. But literally doing it this way, you can get so much more gun strip at a distance. So even if you're facing something like a cyclone or a whirlwind, you'll still be able to actually get them. Actually, hovers would be good for this, although I'm not sure if hovers can actually haul an icebox cabin. Not without a shitload of hovers. You would have to have quite a few of them. Well, that doesn't like each hover take like 20% power away, so you can only have like 5 or 6 on your cabin before your boy can barely even move. There we go. You see 50 seconds left. Fucking Christ. I'm dealing with them all the time, and I died in the meantime too. Sweet. Shoot the damn tower next time. Oh great, I'm gonna die. But are they all too worried about the NPCs? Okay. Probably want to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he's in the camping spot already. Marvelous idea there, Marvin. Alright, alright, alright. We're hopping. Yeah, fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with them. All my parts will be stripped away anyway. I mean, they can try and sit there and peck it down, but this is pretty much the best place you can go. Since what happens if the Leviathan's too long, so it tries to come up here, but it just gets stuck right here on the very ledge and doesn't do anything. Come on. I say this actually would probably be a pretty good place for the donut, dude. You could just bounce it off the roof and call it good. And they're all stripped too. Fuck 'em. There we go. And I actually probably could try to undermount my protectors. I actually wonder if those would work any better. Undermount them and then have the... Ooh, I could see that actually working out nicely. Since undermounting the guns, you'd basically be immune from top-down snipes. And as long as you have some nice beefy frames on there, you'd be okay. Just try to take down as many of the guns as possible. There we go. Just keep pushing him down. He can't do anything. And if you can slowly strip off the retros, that's all you need. The only downside is that failing to do that tower, you basically are boned. Because now it's like what, an extra 200 credits off? Since you don't get any sort of reimbursement for that. You see, you get kind of screwed in score, so even if you complete the mission, you still don't actually even make a profit then. The only thing you actually make a profit from is doing the weekly rewards. Here we go. Just slowly take it off. Ooh, nice, and the other dude just pinching him right there? Yeah. Not terribly effectively. Ooh, fucking owie. Please don't get those crickets on me either. Interesting. The AI is completely fucked. Doesn't know what to do. Alright. I'll take this. You stay right there and enjoy it. I know the equalizer just like, fuck it, we'll stay here and mash it down too. High tier gameplay, boys. High fucking tier. Yeah, see, we lost 200 points for that. Fuck. Even I only got a little bit more just because I've been poking at them too. Oh shit. Actually, probably should take a look whether or not the caucuses are worth to even build. Crossout database. What is the thing on the Cox? Crafting margin of 7. Technically it's worthwhile. But wow, I could make defenders and get the same price. Nice. That's unfortunate. Just slightly too expensive. Yeah, you want to go bump that down to a 99 for me. I just need a little sliver of goodies. And we'll go ahead and make that. God. Basically nothing. That's pretty rough. Let's see. No, I don't need that. I need... There you go. 1 second, I need to set this up before I forget at some point. What even is that actual email? I don't even fucking remember. There we go. No, I don't need this one. Yeah, but I need the actual other email. Here we go. No, I'd rather not. And then... There we go. And then does that work at this point? If I... Oh, storm warning. The other thing is I know this thing's just going to be a shit show full of meta builds like crazy. Maybe we could try that, actually. Let's get yeah out here. Let's see, you're the correct one, right? Alright. And... let's throw in that bromide for a classic incognito mode. Can't really go that incognito with a build like this, but it's gonna be necessary. I'm actually able to actually go pretty incognito with, God, what was that thing I was using for a hot second? The Cox build. Covering that thing in bromide. It's actually able to hide pretty well. Strangely enough. There we go, that works. Oh, God, this is going to be bad. I know I'm just going to get dunked on every 2 seconds. And then you come out and you're actually a dual little specters. I'm kind of curious as to why he has the Colossus engine on here. He can get rid of the Jenny and the Colossus engine. Oh, we know it's like the hazardous one then. And it's like you're not really gonna be moving too much anyway once you pop it. Does look pretty badass though. Yep. That's what I was gonna say. It's gonna be meta builds in here only. Otherwise you're not gonna win at fucking all. Hopefully he doesn't feel the need to come straight for me. But I have more than a sneaking suspicion that dude's just gonna be like, oh, how about I go face fuck you right now? I don't want to be out in the open at all. I'm just gonna hide against the fucking wall. I really can't hide in bushes. Not with this fucking thing. Oh, the thing is too, I'm gonna be so ungodly slow as well. Like, oh my god. Like, if I get caught by the storm, there is no way I'm getting out of it. Thank god, though, I know where people are. At least within a decent amount here. Hey, what's up there, Bjorn? Nice to see you. Yeah, and there's the dude coming in behind. With that lucky spawn. And does he know I'm here as well? Very few people actually put on radar detectors on this game. I see it as more of a support role. And I see another douche nozzle waiting to poke me as well. Okay, good. I was going to say, if you want to lose, it's a good way to lose. Yeah, it's time for me to run. I gotta get to that ledge. Yeah, he's already fucked. Yeah, he's gone. You are so boned. He probably just took like 700 damage there. Why don't you just go ahead back into the storm real quickly? Get the fuck out of here with your pulsars. You gotta love the dude with vectors trying to be bold. You realize you're just gonna die. Alright, you're not even gonna do anything. You're just gonna commit suicide. Sweetness. Yep, and he just sat there. I mean, I have 2,000 HP here. I only got lucky there because everyone kept brawling each other. Fuck yeah. What? Fucking 20 scrap. That is dog shit. God, it's not even worth it considering that you're only going to win these things like 10% of the time. At best. Like, this is an incredibly poor way to earn scrap. I'll say, doing Clan Wars is way better. You earn so much more junk from there. It's ungodly impressive. There you go. Good. Hey, there's that little fuck. I see him. Clanners. I can see where the bias is already going to start tipping in. May the best crab fucking win. I think this is kind of a good place and a really shitty place at the same time. It's high traffic and high exposure, but thank God very few people here rock a radar. No one is going to move. I see the two brawling to the left. Yeah, you see the two in the hallway already starting to hit each other. Okay. Ah, shit, it's coming this way too. Hey, straight up cowboy. I was facing him earlier too. Hey, don't you dare try to fight me. As long as I don't move, they will not tell where I'm at. Fucking. I'm feeling it. These modes always make me so ungodly anxious. And I feel like Berserker is either to the left of me. Like, I feel like that's him. He's got cap cans. Oh, interesting. Oh no, there's Berserker. Get the fuck out of here with your pulsars. Whew! Is he gonna come this way or is he gonna back up? It looks like he's backing up. Hey, it's him yet again. Hey, might as well come out. I can actually sit here and brawl. The dude's already gonna get stripped. Get out of here with your shitty guns. Alright, he's gonna die anyway. Thorngale and Brian Griffin again. Yes! Oh, fuck yeah. You see? As soon as you go meta, it fucking works. GG's. Got him. Whew! Those fucking drones. I think he was getting decimated by those impulse drones. I say those drones got to be deadly towards cannoneers. Look at that. We're just gonna get into each other each time. God fuck. I'm in a really bad position this time. I'm like literally in the middle of 2 or 3 separate people. Those two are gonna be brawling it out. Oh great, I'm gonna get picked in by both sides. Interesting. Is he just doing a bull ram build? Not quite sure it's gonna work on a build this wide. Because you have to get basically pin fucking point with it. Alright. That might be okay. Gotta get out of there. You gotta go fast. You can try brawling me, and it won't fucking work. I'm assuming he's gonna go behind. He knows that I have a county ramming measure in the back. I know he's just waiting to come out. And I see some dude waiting here. Let's say, does he know I can see him? I'm just gonna stand right here. Okay. But will he manage to live? We will see. Cowboy, I'm not quite sure about your strategy here. It is certainly working out quite well. Doing well there. Oof! Biffed it twice! That's fine. I'm just gonna ignore him. He can't do anything towards it. He's just ramming into the back of me. Slightly off skew to just busting yourself in half. Ugh. Almost worked. Almost. Just a little bit more to the left, he would have got me. Nice. Nice. God damn. It's working so far. It's working so far. Maybe Storm Warning is the true test of Clan Wars. God, that actually would be kind of sweet. If there was that actual environmental aspect of the whole thing. That shit would be pretty fucking sick. What, we got some new recommendations here. Just some dude that's just like, fixed wedge! I have variety, a higher variety in adventure mode. Thank you, you were so helpful. You ignored the... you ignored the entire point. Alright, good job. I can see why people or the developers always kind of say the American form is not very helpful, while the Russian form is a lot more, It's kind of like a whole different beast entirely. Hey, what is this G2A scandal here they're talking about? Oh yeah, is this literally just like about that tweet where the one indie developer, was it an indie developer or was it just a columnist? I can't remember. But literally all he was asked to do was to write a post that kind of cleared the name for G2A. But the way G2A went about it was the most scungy fucking thing possible. Yeah, I would not recommend fighting me. I have a fuck ton of HP and it takes a while to kill me. I'll say the only thing that could probably reasonably kill me would probably be... Oh, yeah. Very bad idea. Because now you're just heading right into that one dude. I'm just waiting sure that no one else tries to come out here and do some funky shit. I just gotta get ready to skedaddle the fuck on out of here. The thing is, I'm more than likely gonna have to kill the guy behind me. Or is he gonna do... No, he's not gonna go across. He's gonna go straight above. Path of least resistance. But, surprise for him, I'm actually waiting right here. Shit, they're ramming each other right now. Okay, good, it's just him again. Interesting. Very crippled build here. Are you just a cricket launcher? Yeah, regardless of what you are, you're not gonna live very long. Oh, he just keeps drifting. I keep wondering what the f he's doing. He's literally just going left and right, left and right. Ah, nice! Okay, good. He's already fighting. Hey. I'm just gonna go ahead and hide right the fuck behind here. Because all, like, 6 of them can just sit there and brawl it out. Yeah, you can get me out of the storm for a second. Yeah, you're already smoking. Billy Bob! Billy Bob! Oh, you fucksticks. You guys are not fighting each other. Oh! They literally were ignoring each other. You're right next to each other and you refuse to fucking fight. Ah, you asshats. At least I can get my brawl missions done with this. It's at least funner than doing... what is that one type? BBS or racing. Both those missions bore me to fucking tears. And it's way faster than doing Battle Royale. However, if you can get, like, up there in Battle Royale and actually take home that trophy, you earn so much money. Like, that damn trophy is like, what, a $6,000 trophy? I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Nothing that I would be terribly keen to ever get, because that would require a lot of dedication. That, I don't like the Battle Royale mode to begin with. It's not very fun. Okay, so it looks like I'm actually pretty secluded back here. But we're in a pretty high traffic area. Fuck. Okay. Just got to make sure I keep track of those two. That one dude behind me may actually come in close contact with me. Okay. Okay. He's facing either a Quasar or a Pulsar build. I mean, those Pulsars are pretty damn deadly. They can strip me in a couple of shots if they aim correctly. Otherwise, it takes a few. Well, to be fair, maybe I do need to add out that van a little bit further. Actually, I could probably put that van door in the buggy thing. It'd probably work out better. Because then I still would cover the guns, but then they would actually be protected by the explosion radius. Alright, so we are safe. Nice, okay. As long as I can avoid getting a hit, I can probably just survive. Oh, there's dude already with 3 kills. That's not good. Usually if they have multiple kills, that means they've been in too many brawls and they're already wounded severely. Those with 0 kills, those are the ones you have to worry about, because they're probably full HP. That dude in the bush there. There we go, my time to move. There we go. Time to get the fuck out of there. Have those two just been brawling or no? Here, how about we both tag team them? I wouldn't recommend that. There we go. Oh! Accidental teaming. How unfortunate. Yeah, you did okay there. You never want to brawl here. I would come over there and kick your ass, but I'm too fat. Hey. God, I only lost 300 HP that round. That's a good one. That was a supremely good spawn. I mean, you really can't ask for better than that. Here we go. Why don't you slap you here as well? Here we go. So this way, the machine guns are a little bit more protected. So those are protected there. Where else could I bump off a few parts? Get the structure up a little bit more. Let's go by mass. And let's see, which ones are very large parts without actually weighing too much? It is mostly those. And these parts too. So if you want to like make this thing a little bit more airy and fluffy, these would be like the parts you'd want to use. That's okay. Look at that, we're actually winning a decent amount of these. That's actually pretty fucking sick. I'm so used to getting my ass cheeks clapped in these fucking modes. And as soon as I make a slightly air-rated beefy build that's more meta than my quadruple cocks, I straight up win a little bit more. Strange how that is. Fuck. This is not good. There you go, dude got out of the river. Nice. Yeah, let's see. I will retreat back into this little crevice here. Yeah, so it's going to be hard for them to poke here without me able to poke right back. Yes! Oh, perfect. Okay. Gonna skedaddle out of their line of sight, though. He's being aggressive with his drones. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but damn will it not suit you a lot of times. Oh, now he's by himself. Interesting. Is this dude about to face me? Shoot. Very good. Oh, they're brawling. Yes! Oh, he missed the dude in the bush, too. I mean, that is a very good place to hide. I gotta say, literally no one ever goes back there. So if you have a car small enough to fit in there, hide. Thor and Gale, yes. Brian Griffin's been killed. Sweet. Perfect. Those guys are brawling then. I'm gonna fucking hide right here. Yeah, no, crawling uphill, not best strategy. I do like your little car though, it's cute. It's a lot of HP too. Eh, not really. I guess it may be augers. Oh, what are you just using? Dual Reapers? What? Oh, someone's still alive. I was like, what? We killed each other. How the fuck does that count as second? Okay. Triple caucuses. I can see that working. KOS play. I don't even know what the fuck that means. KOS. Can someone actually tell me what the fuck that even means? Salty. I'll take it though. Second place works for me. I still get my good. Either way. Yeah, I only need 3 more and I'm out of this shithole. You really don't do these missions for any sort of coin, because they are worse in every fucking way. I do appreciate the guy's tenacity, though, to use an unorthodox build. That does require some fucking cojones. Ah, you're approaching me! Are you either the caucus build again? Yeah, I say it's not really gonna work for you. I have really unstrippable guns. Are you seriously brawling me? This ain't gonna work out for you. You realize that, right? There we go. You never want to engage a fight. You will always die. Like, even if you are, like, gonna be able to easily kill this dude, don't. Like, if the dude doesn't see you, don't engage. Otherwise, you will just lose. Because you'll face somebody who hasn't engaged, and guess what? They're going to win. So now my only hope for winning this round is to actually just kind of stay the fuck back. Yeah, straight up cowboy with his lance build. Yep. Come back here. I know you want to. There we go. Is that another dual conch build? I think it is. Is that a fuse drone? That's an impulse drone. Very cute. Oh, and the dude's running after me. Alright. You realize that's not going to get you a win. Interesting how his spark, though, was doing cabin damage. Alright, and because of that, now you're going to lose. Good fucking job. I wonder if Ace Killer and Straight Up Cowboy are within the same clan. Hard to say. A lot of those clans share people, steal them all the time. A nasty habit. And there we go. Another caucus. Another cyclone. Another wheel. Money left, right, and center. Nice. We got 2 clans on there. They're definitely not teaming because they're part of different clans, but we'll see. Yes, hide in my bush. No one's going to see where the fuck I am. And looks like we already have 3 people ready to fucking brawl. I always say that I think it's that cap is B. That one is always where everyone fights initially. Good place to hide, but then you realize, oh yeah, for some reason, everyone else thinks that. So what ends up happening is that they all fight there, and they end up getting their ass kicked. But then I think there's 2 spawns right there that are really close to each other, so it doesn't work out very well. Please don't come down here, I don't want to kill you. There we go. Yeah, see, he knew I was checking. Interesting, those 2 are avoiding each other. Wonder who they are. We got Outlaw and whoever his other friend, and he's getting himself damaged unnecessarily. Alator, okay, that's fine then. You gotta come down here at some point. You gotta come down here at some point. Ah, he's gonna go around. Cute, good idea though, good idea. Yeah, we'll just sit here and kill each other. Sweet. You realize now we're both in the fire and we're all gonna die. Hey, look at that! You're gonna get yourself killed too. King Pa, who are you with? RPX. Okay. Interesting build, a little boy and a cyclone. Fun fact, little boy's damage and fat man's damage are the exact same. I mean, they're a little bit different, but I mean, they're effectively the same because of how little their difference is. Interesting, are they avoiding each other? What is with this? Why aren't they firing at each other? Layden and Outlaw. Yeah, all these dudes are literally not fighting each other. What is with this teaming? What? Interesting. That's an interesting bit of teaming. Let's see. Did I get those screenshots in here? I'm definitely sending those to some peeps. So let's see. I got my games, crossout, screenshots. Alright, so I got my dude. Here we go. So now I got all 4 of them. And that just kind of looks pretty cool. So you got Grape Ape, Edric, Albator, all of these people here refusing to fight each other. Weird. So let's see, go to documents, my games, crossout, screenshots. Which one do I want to use here? Let me preview this. Okay, I need to actually be able to see which one I want to use. Here we go, so I want to use that one. 971 16 0515, yes. Gotta love these teamers. Isn't there a rule against teaming up? I'll go ahead and keep that there. I said they could have just been not fighting each other for some asinine reason, but because that one dude didn't fight, even though he had the capacity to, he lost. So either it's either a conspiracy of some sort, or literally all of them just had static noise going through their head. Hey, it's Berserkers again. Hallelujah. Yeah, this is also a really shitty position. I'm hyper exposed. And I feel like that dude's gonna try to ram me. Got the drones over there. He's probably gonna go right into that dude, hopefully. Or he's gonna feel bold and just straight ram me. I mean, I feel ya if you want to. See, right over there. I got my eye on you. Those two are still fucking fighting each other. And he can't shoot me from this distance, so we're okay. There we go. Nice. Like I said, running towards the smoke won't help you. Alright, let's skedaddle the fuck out of here. I'll take low road. Interesting. Are you gonna go in the smoke and pop out behind? No, you're not. Okay. I might as well take you out right now. No more damage, please. Thank you. Come again. Nice. Okay. So that dude really went far ahead. I'm not going to go to that side. That side's actually really open. This one right here to the left, A lot of cover for me to be in. Is that there? No, it's on the other side. Oh wow, I can see a cap can from that far away. Hell yeah. Of course it vanishes, but that's fine. I won't fire at him because I know he's gonna want to brawl. But I am just gonna stay right the fuck here. If he knows what's good for him. Ah, it's you again too. What's up? Nice to see you again. Yeah, remember you and me sitting each other? I'm assuming that dude's gonna be a massive pain, so let's go ahead and snipe him down. Nice. There we go. How about you stop fighting? Oh, come on. Fucking die. Yes! Oh my god, 79 HP. It is so fucking close. Whoo! Whoo! Pretty good. That was pretty fucking close. Save here. I got hit a couple of times too. Oh, thank God we weren't like both unilaterally perfect HP. That would have been a long fight. I'll say actually probably Reapers for that mode would be really good. High durability, high damage, super sustained, super long range. I mean, you could easily blitz someone down that way. Ah, so good. So good. How many more badges do I need? One more. Okay, let's do it. Let's actually clap this thing out. Upon the heart. Oh, come now with your weapons. Not too late for my mercy. Ooh, ooh, come upon the heart. Upon the heart. Dagov's the only character in Morrowind with more than 100 charisma. Nice. Oh, it's so sad. I think once you don't you, in that story, don't you come in after Dagov's already taken the heart and the gods are already weakened? Because isn't at that point the Almalexia gone insane, killed Sothasil? It's the only downside of seeing quest and missions later on. Come and look upon the heart. Upon the heart. Ooh. I actually wonder if they're going to continue that story then. Look upon the heart. That's the only downside of actually going back in time when you're looking at past stories. Because you kind of already know what's going to happen. That's why like you want to see it gradually go on as a story. You want to go from like the end of it and just continue going from there. Otherwise, if you go back into history, it's just kind of like, in a way, you're treading old ground. The suspense is almost kind of taken away, because if you see Yoda in danger, but you know he's going to be in the next movie, it's like, that danger is just kind of foam. But if it's like at the very edge, you don't know what the next movie is going to hold, then you're really just like, oh, he might actually go. You never know. Dev ask thread. God. This is a pretty salty ass post. I love it. Just look at the title of this. Dev ask thread is a waste of time. Can I get a real answer for somebody if on anything that is going to be done about wedges and vehicles having no grip when on top of another vehicle? I want an answer. This is a problem that's going to get fixed, and the problem is going to hit the game forever. I see threads date back for years complaining about this. All you get is tired old memes that were funny 5 years ago. Oof. It's like, really, unless they actually implement a new physics engine that's able to properly calculate in a bunch of things, it's not really going to be fixed. Otherwise, the game might actually lag quite a bit. Should have a minimum power score of 30k. If you can afford a $2,000 weapon, you can easily build a car of a 4k. Oof. But Relic is actually not that good in low power score, really. I mean, to a degree. I mean, the thing is, when you're dealing with sub 4k, a Scorpion shot or 2 Scorpion shots will one-shot most builds, especially if you puncture the barrel, which wouldn't be that hard considering the armor on those cars. It's gonna be quite tiny. It's gonna be quite tiny. Why is this thing taking forever? I just need one more win and I can get this done with. It's 175 badges here. Some good stuff. Hey, thank you for that. Let's see. How many of those do we have? Do I have 2 at least? No, I do not. Alright, I can make another one then. You do 0.38, times it by 3. Gracias. Same thing with you. 1.97. Shit. I'll do it next. Look at that, it is nearly all clans. Christ almighty. Hey, what's up there, Berserker? How you doing? Here, can we take off one of your guns by any chance? There we go. Just come right down there. Oh, you're lucky your weapons have a slight durability nerf, but... yeah, that's fine. He's not gonna win now. He's just gonna sit there and get decimated with only one gun and like a quarter of his HP. He's lucky those bad boys got a nice 18% durability boost. Some very high HP now. Let's see, 204. Why? Who's asking it for 204? I'm gonna do 197. Doink. Thank you. Same thing with you. 2 of you, and then a little bit of scrap. And yeah, 1 stack will work just fine. We can get 10 for the sake of it. And do a couple of use. Oh no, I don't want to pay 197 for that. Although to be fair, it doesn't actually make you or allow you to do that. Even if you put in a order for like that much, what it'll actually do once you actually put an order that large, it just does the highest asking price, and that's it. It doesn't actually allow you to buy parts at an absurdly high rate. Because otherwise you'd be able to trade coins back and forth from Smurf accounts up to higher ones, which wouldn't be the best idea. Too much. I informed that I am married to Satan. How edgy. So apparently this guy is asking how ladies deal with people trying to hit on them even if they're in a relationship. As soon as it starts happening, shit gets weird, especially... I am firm with boundaries. Oh, Christ. Not to say, but it's like when you see a bunch of lewd photo shoots, it's like... I'm not to say that I'm not going to blame the victim, because by all means, that shit is still intolerable. But at the same time... if you start doing lewd and lascivious things on any sort of platform, and you don't expect people to start doing hitting on and flirting things, I mean, or you just expect every individual in the world is going to be uber, I mean, but I suppose at that point you can still go ahead and enforce your rules. That doesn't fucking matter, you can go ahead and do that. But still, like, when I see people, it's just like, I only posted a bra shop. Why does that mean everyone started acting a little bit flirtatious towards me? It's like, what do you fucking think? Are you just playing dumb? Oh, where the shit am I? It says I'm on a rock. Nice. Okay, no, I'm actually not in a rock. Also, that'd be awesome. It's like I'm outside of the map? Hell yeah. Nope, it just kind of looks like I'm outside of it. I was like, if the dual mammoth dude wants to fight me, we can. I don't think he wants to fight me, that's the downside. Tisk, tisk, tisk. He's not aiming his cab or his guns at me, so I'm not sure if we're actually gonna fight. But is he... I don't know if he's actually confident enough of whether or not he can actually fight in here. Interesting, the outlaw doesn't want to fight. Maybe he knows what's gonna happen. I think maybe everyone knows who's played this mode long enough, he just realized it's like, if you don't fight, you win. Hands down, no questions asked. Fuck, I'm gonna need to go behind him. You didn't see anything. I am but a harmless fighter. You, though, scare me. Interesting, I would never think lance builds would work out here. Get out of here with your growl cab. Are they gonna brawl with each other? Interesting. Berserker's blood! Again, oh, with the pounding. Is he gonna shoot me? Don't be rude, don't shoot. Hey! Are you gonna shoot me? Alright. Interesting camaraderie here. They all wish to point at me. I'm just gonna skedaddle the fucking out of here now, though. Oh, cheeky little shits. Teaming up against me! Fucking rude! He's not gonna win, though, because he's not in the good area. That's a good attempt, though. That's an absolutely fabulous attempt. Oh, interesting. He did win. I'm curious if the other dudes then just kind of bounced on each other's ass. I say that's kind of an unfortunate position. I was going to say, facing a bunch of mammoth cannons is going to be hard to kill. Because if the dude has dual mammoths and a bastion cabin, oh yeah, he's going to win. Oh my god, actually wait. That would be dirty. A bastion cabin in this mode would be stupidly overpowered. Like, absolutely stupidly overpowered. Being able to take 15% damage resistance, especially if you're in the storm. Oh my god, sorry, 50% damage resistance. You would legitimately probably win every time. Because you could probably just make yourself a pure tank. Like, throwing cannons and shit, bumpers around you. You would probably be okay. You would probably be okay. Like, I'm just trying to think of situations in which you wouldn't, like, get screwed, but none are coming to mind right now. None are coming to mind. Oh, damn. I could see that working out nicely. Oh, well. I think what's happening in these storm warnings is that a lot of people are just not firing upon each other for the sake of extra little bit of bonuses. And as soon as the storm warning gets bad, they all kind of, like, agreed to a ceasefire. Maybe if I had a fast build, I could actually probably do something like that, where it's like as soon as the storm gets rough, everyone just blitzes the fuck away, and see who can actually win. Ooh, maybe I could throw a chameleon. Oh, then I have to actually take off a cooler, and I would rather not do that. I'm gonna need that. Maybe the maximum range might be a good thing to invest in. How much would that cost? Like the wire, it's the electronics that's gonna cost me a lot. How much would 2,000 electronics cost me? So at 0.358 times 2,000, I'm looking at $716 just in electronics. 716 coins in electronics just to level up my co-driver. Not to account for things like copper, wires, and scrap. Which those alone would probably contribute another $100. So I'd be looking at close to 1,000 coins just to level up my co-driver to get an extra 5% maximum range on my machine gun, though. That would be a lot of money, though. You would actually get a decent amount of stuff. Fuck. Maybe we should listen to this G2A scandal video then. Might be interesting to see what's going on here. Let me see if I can bump that up on screen for y'all. There we go. Oh shit, never mind. As soon as we pump it up, it's instantly back here. Again with Berserker. Ooh, nice. This works for me, because you can hide right here. You're just like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Glad Lady doesn't even want to fight. There you go, those dudes are ready to brawl. If you have bought all the packs and you want more time, can you create a new account and buy all the packs to get you to your real account? I'm not sure. I think the way most people do it is that they first buy the pack through Steam, have it apply to their account, and then they log on to Gaijin's website, and then they buy it through Gaijin's website. And that way, you're able to actually buy it both times. That's how some people do it. So if you want to buy the packs again, that's probably, I think, the only way you can do it right now. I think so. I haven't tried the gifting feature yet. I haven't tried that. I mean, you can attempt it if you like with a cheap pack, but that's your risk. Let's see, I haven't bought too many packs. Let's say if you want to get coins and get a lot of stuff here, the best thing to do, get a scanner. And you earn so much money from that. Dude's coming up this way. He's got to be somewhere around here. Yeah, see? He tried to plop his way into my little pack. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. That one dude's aimed at me right now. I do not want to go out until absolutely fucking necessary. For a guy like me. And I know... Oh shit, I messed up the lyrics already. Never mind. Don't listen to me. For eternity. I'm curious, he's going to try to go through the storm and fight me? He can do that. It's a strategy for certain. Probably not the best idea. You realize you're going to get decked from behind by drones, right? Yeah, I'd recommend not attempting that. Oh, interesting! A flying build. He just dies to the storm anyway. Oh, well, fuck it. I get my badges. Hell yeah. That's all I wanted. Badges are all I need. There we go. We could do one more electronics mission, too. Oh, thank fuck it's not that. I hate doing frontier defense with a damn passion. Alright, let's listen to this video, though, by Angry Joe about G2A apparently being scungy. It's kind of unfortunate because the payment processor for my Gaming for Good, that charity thing I use, utilizes G2A. So, and I've used G2A in the past, too, without any issue. But apparently there's some controversy about where the keys come from, so... Yoicks. Oh, a little bit loud for me.
Breaking news!
Breaking news! This is a segment that just filmed.
Almost kind of looks like a, what was that, Keemstar. Although probably a generic sound effect you can get.
So, the G2A problem, this video is about that.
I'm good, he's got no advertisements too.
In the gaming industry right now with regards to G2A.
I forgot that G2A existed because they're really, really big a couple years ago. 3-4 years ago, they were everywhere. Every YouTuber, every streamer. Like,
And you get such cheap shit from there too. I remember buying packs for there for like a quarter of the price. I mean, if I bought it in Steam and in the Gaijin store, so you already did all possible ways of buying the packs multiple times. I'm not sure if you can buy even more from that. I haven't heard of any other way. So, and I mean, you can ask the moderators on Discord if you can actually gift yourself extra packs. They say that doesn't work, but they're also moderators, so they may not be truthful with that as well. I'll say I would wait until one of the packs goes on sale for like uber cheap, like $10, and then try to get that. It might help out a little bit more. There we go. That's funny, I was facing this dude in the store boarding just a second ago too. It's actually a pretty interesting build. He has, what, 6 half tracks, or 6 hardened tracks, and 4 half tracks. I mean, it's actually not too bad. He gets decent speed, amazing traction, and easy tonnage. But, I'm curious as to why he's doing that. I guess maybe just to have that higher speed. And if he's using that golden engine too, oh yeah, he can go real fucking fast with those. And he does have the Cerberus cabin too. There you go. You see, you'll be okay. That's all I need. I mean, I won Storm Warning 5 times today, so we've done pretty well. Shit. Don't we protect 2 towers too? Excuse me, you're popping off all my tires here. Because both of me and him have like the same movement styles. So we keep ramming into each other because we are predicting our pathways too similarly. There we go, we're okay. And this is the last dude who's just stuck in a wall? Alright. Actually, maybe I should get a Capcan for missions like these. I'm not sure if they'd be too effective, but you'd definitely be able to prevent people from ramming the tower. So if you knew like the spawn points, laying down like 2 or 3 of those Capcans. Oh yeah. Come along now there, darling. I'm curious as to why he has that Cerberus cabin. Maybe if it's like for his Aegis Prime? They just do that. Pop that cabin, and then just let the Aegis Prime recharge so you can kind of like double it up. That may be working. I'm not sure if it actually applies to it though. I have to actually see a spreadsheet of what things it affects. There we go. You don't need your little machines either. There we go. And he isn't popping it too close together. I was like, considering that his guns are farther away from his cabin, they're not really going to get picked off at all, so they should be just fine. And look at that, no damage sustained to a beautiful job. There we go. So maybe we'll do... This will probably be the last little thing we'll do for today. Honestly, because right now, this room is like 100 fucking degrees. I cannot cool down whatsoever. And this fan, I'm pretty sure this fan I haven't attached to my ceiling. It's like at least 20 years old. I mean, there's probably asbestos in it. And I'm probably slowly actually dying from mesothelioma for all I fucking know. So maybe I might need to, at some point, to actually fucking aerate this room. And yes, I do have central air before you ask, but it does not work in this place whatsoever. They say it does, but then I test it here, and nope. He tries to fiddle around with the AC a little bit more, and nope, doesn't work out. There we go. How about you take that off? No guns for you. And that's fine. I'll take a single fire shot. These guns can handle it. Although I'm not sure. 180 HP ain't too much. There we go. Actually, we're still pretty high HP for facing this many rounds. And these guns have strangely not peeled off just yet, even though we've been facing nothing but specters. There we go. Honestly, I almost feel like having a left-click macro for this key. Just so that I can have an infinite, like, sustained burst. And I can just toggle it on and off. Oh, I should do that. And I can do that through my keyboard software too. I have something similar attached for my Elder Scrolls Online. I had a macro set up where basically all it did was sit there, heavy attack, place like 1 or 2 healing abilities on, or did a buff rotation, and then would press E so that I could sit there and actually loot corpses. And I would do that for areas where like there was a high spawn of a boss. So I could just sit there and gain a shitload of skeletons. Like, I did that one season, left it, went to a restaurant, and came back. I had nearly 200 of these fucking loot boxes you get for killing the bosses at the time. And I just sat there and opened them all, and it's just like, wow, I literally just finished this Halloween event, and I wasn't even here. I probably got reported for being AFK and farming, but I mean, when the whole event revolves around you doing one monotonous, boring task, you cannot expect me to sit there and do it for, you know, 4 or 5 hours. Sure, I understand you're supposed to wander around Tamriel and do it, but hell fucking nah. In order for you to actually do it correctly, or to actually get all the stuff within a reasonable amount of time, you have to do it like in that fashion and quote-unquote farm. Oh shit, hopefully that dude can go over there and deal with the last two. Oh shit, they're coming down from above. You see, you're okay. And why don't we go ahead and get rid of your piercers as well. Beautiful. I haven't tried that yet. I gotta try maybe using piercers at some point. I do have all the good stats for that. It'd actually be really good though. Trying a piercer with that had a limited angle, but I don't think it'll exist quite yet. And there's really like only one way to actually enhance the damage of the pierce, and that's with the humpback. Oof. Although with the humpback, you'd be losing all that extra radiator, which would be really important for something like that. You could throw in an extra radiator for a rapid-fire machine gun. There you go. Take him out. There we go. You too. There we go. You look nice and fine now. See, that's why I need that nice little burst fire there. You can still strip it away. Is that just him? Okay, no, it's a few NPCs left. Alright. Shit. Okay. He was killing himself anyway. We're okay then. I think that's the only time he's died, so we still have him left. Yeah, so look at that. He's still using the Aegis. That's what I'm thinking. Even with that build in Clan Wars, it wouldn't work out very well. You would be able to kill the cabin pretty quickly, but you have to do a lot of fucking damage. Yes, see, you're okay. Here, fuck, let me kill it so you guys are not too far away. Here, can you stop moving, please? That'd be perfect. Gracias. Hey, I see now the caucus dude is just right there absorbing it all. Hey, he still hasn't died in one shot. So that's impressive. Interesting, I thought these were nomads, not scavengers. Yeah, I must have been wrong then. There we go. Excuse me. Oof. Actually, it's a cheap one too, so I don't have to worry about it. It's only like, what, dual Reapers? Dual Rapiers and a Reaper. Easy shit then. Oh, and one Anaconda. Oh, I am fucking quivering in my boots right now. This thing's actually not more powerful than your actually traditional build you would face. Like, anywhere, really. Like, it's not that, not that too overpowered. There we go. You got it. You got it. Yoink. 4 damage. I'll take it all. So let's see. 1,000 points. Ooh, that's why you don't want to use the caucuses for PvE sometimes. Get 100 points less. Oof. But then I get that. And I get my 500 badges. Hell yeah. I'll say those electronic raids, when you have to do those, are so unbelievably profitable. But the thing is that if you do a Pathfinder's crate, that's $300 for $300. So you essentially earn $270 for, what, 3,000 coins? So what's 270 divided by 3,000? Or sorry, 3,000 badges, sorry. So you earn 0.09 coins per badge. And say if you earn 500 badges at times, so 500 times 0.09, no, times 0.09, you earn 45 coins in total if you earn 500. So that means 45 coins over 10 games, you get 10.5 coins per mission. Per mission. So 4.5 coins per mission 1 is absolutely amazing profits because you only spent 60 fuel. 60 fuel. So how much would that be? That would be 60 fuel. That's 0.377. So 0.377 times 60. So you're looking at... Interesting. Oh, wait, no, okay, that's a little bit high. I meant to do 0.0377. 0.0377 times 60. So you'd be looking at 2.26 coins per hard mission. And then you still earn your 10 electronics, which is about $4. So you actually earn about 1.4 coins in electronics, and then another 4.5 coins through the badges mission. So you can see that you actually win quite a bit. You get about, what, 5 coins, 6 coins per mission. Not too damn shabby. I'll go ahead and sell all of these since you can barely get anything from them anyway. I think the only thing you can get from them anyway is like temporary parts. So you get like temporary blues if you buy those things. So yeah, no one's really using those anymore. They used to contain things like accessories and paints. So they actually used to be worth a decent amount, even if the chances of dropping were absolute dog shit. But they were still there. To me, some me.
Yeah.
They contacted you.
This is a real story. When they were
Interesting.
out
So
there,
let's
they were
hear about
throwing
this real
money
quickly.
at everybody.
PewDiePie Summit, everyone.
It became a sponsor of it. They threw money at us. You know, we're talking a lot of money here, okay? 20, 30, 40, upwards of that. I'm sure PewDiePie and them got a lot more. And
40 grand for advertising G2A. That's amazing. God damn. Imagine earning what people earn in a year. For fucking G2A. It's amazing.
Version, I looked into it, and I don't know, just based on the emails, just based on the way the model was structured, and in my opinion, it was so new, so early, I didn't know how they were going to handle certain fraudulent things like that, and I felt...
Interesting. I'm gonna be heading out though, so I want to thank you all for joining me. Hey, what's up there, Berserker? Nice to see you. Enjoy those storm warnings there. Let's say, how many of those have you actually won so far? Yeah, you just got here. I know. How many of those did you actually manage to win? I only got like 5 or 6 wins there. I fucked you up. Yeah, and so did I. I fucked you up too. You clearly couldn't have won that battle. The whole thing about Storm Warning is just avoiding. You didn't do that many? Alright, yeah, let's say I only did like 10, 13, something like that. I just wanted to get my badges and get the fuck out of there. I only did about 3, seriously. Let's say, only thing Storm Warning is good for is with the... just those badges. I'm on the first with the rammer. Hey, not bad. I'll say if you can get matched with like some lower quality teams, it can work. And the first with cannons back to back. You know, say cannons would work quite a bit. 26 scrap with scanner. Yeah, let's say it's dog shit. You might as well be playing just basic go get the tires mode, because at least then every match you're probably going to get, you know, a cabin and scrap. So you're probably gonna earn like 3 times that though. Gives you a crate though only if you win, and that crate's only worth like what, 0.98 coins. It's worth less than a cabin that you can earn from getting the wheels. Yeah, fucking rich. Oh my god, 1 fucking coin. Should you ever salvage items? Hell no. Never, ever, 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 ever salvage an item. Even if it's not for sale, never salvage it, because you will lose so much. It's literally throwing away coins in a way. I mean, even if you don't want an item, go ahead and sell it. You'll be okay. Oh yeah, and common items for certain, you only get 1 scrap. Yeah, so even salvaging common items is a bad idea. So right here, tire, $0.42 a piece, get 1 scrap. But even then, I could sell... let's see, what even is the price of scrap right now? So 1 scrap is worth 0.0325. So it's literally 0.325. That's how much you are earning by salvaging an item. So it's not the best practice. I don't even know why they even added that item in there. They only had salvaging in this game because in beta, they had this weird-ass repair system where you could repair your car, or you could repair an item by getting, like, these blue common parts and then repairing a blue-level structure. But, like, no, everyone's just like, no, this is a waste of my resources. Do you have a Twitch Prime? Oh, God, no, I've never used Twitch Prime. Nah, I haven't bought that. I thought about getting Twitch Nitro. I thought maybe it was worth like nothing, like 0.3 maybe worth it, but nah, not even then. Not even then. Every item is still actually worthwhile. I'll say, I've seen people here. Actually, wait, have I even seen really people with Twitch Prime? I've only seen like 3 people with Twitch Prime. I'll say, every item in this game is worth more than 0.3. I mean, even a car jack, which is worth nothing, is still worth like 0.9, 0.10. So you still earn like effectively 3 times more by keeping it. Just noted who's your word, Berserker. He's the clan leader right now. AA. He does that good thing. So you should have been seeing him here now. Yeah, he was talking yesterday. We had Virus, Berserker, Gamer for Life, Snicks, and me talking yesterday. Oh, what's up? Look at that. It's like a whole fucking compadre right now. You boys are all gonna give each other good reach rounds. Oh yeah, but Dencraft is just a dick. Dude was just straight up trolling us because he knew that we were bad. And he was like, oh yeah, how about I actively make this game worse for other people? It's like, thanks dude, I love you. Yeah, I talked yesterday in the clan leader. World's a tiny crossout, eh? Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, if you take a look at Twitch for crossout, like at maximum, the amount of people in this game is like, what? 100? It's not very high. There's very few people actually playing this game, yeah. And there's only Nergzeed, whatever his face is. He's the only other one here that's actually decently well off. Lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Should I subscribe to your stuff? I mean, it's just mostly my live streams. If you like that shit, by all means. Make sure to subscribe in all your favorite platforms. Make sure you actually use your fucking Twitch Prime on this channel. I got a Patreon too if you want to. And a subscribe star. I'm also on Cam Soda if you like that too. You're gonna love it, everybody. Yes. I'll subscribe to all your Clan War streams. Hey, look at that. We got to do that tomorrow then. Honestly, I think you're streaming like very well. It's sad to say, but you're streaming sometimes. If you're streaming something else, probably would get bigger. Hard to say. I've actually had most of my success on crossout, strangely enough. Since crossout is not a very streamed game, strangely enough, you actually do get a decent amount of people in here who are kind of like looking for English streams to watch. And there's not very many of them. Like sometimes there are legitimately 0 English streams going on. So by virtue of you being the only supply, you actually get a few people in here, and you may be able to launch board off that too. Then I just need to be way more energetic. I need to like start snorting fucking cocaine and bashing my head on the table, and I would get so much damn cash from that. It's basically what SQC does. I swear that guy fucking snorts Adderall before he gets on. Maybe crossout's big, you'll get bigger. Hard to say. But how will crossout get bigger? Hard to say, unless they implement some like really interesting changes that like changes the crap out of this game, or adds in some like interesting modes. I mean, even if they fix the balancing of this game and make explosions from cannons and scorpions less powerful, you would still see not a lot of people returning to this game. So I mean they could introduce a whole sweeping change of like community feedbacks and see if that works, but unlikely. They have to probably introduce a new faction and a couple other things with it to like really drive home the people. There needs to be some crappy low level 10 coin worth items like low level clan wars. Maybe, but I mean the thing is, if you have low level items that are 10 coins and easy to get, then guess what? They're not going to be 10 coins for very long. They're going to be uber cheap in no time. I'll say, any low level item that you can get in bulk, even if it was at a clan wars, yeah, you basically wouldn't have any sort of profit from that. It'd basically just be nothing. The only thing consistent about clan wars is that you at least can hit your scrap cap pretty easily. Getting like 50 scrap per game. It's stupid how much money you can earn. Because new players have nothing up to like levels 1 through 20. I mean, they still have generic battles. They can try participating in things like Storm War, but that will not work out very well. I guess you have Adventure too, since Adventure is meant for low-level people as well. And that gets them hooked in as well. Like, do you mean like something to actually like get profit-wise? Because I feel like at level 15, don't you get access to these clans? Level 10, when you get access to these bad boys? I mean, right now, if you wanted to make some fat stacks, literally just go to like the Nomads faction and start crapping out parts, and you'd probably earn a decent chunk of money. And like, let's see, let's go to crossout D-Beam. What is some good high quality items you can make. What is this? Is this considered rare, I think, right? So right now we can make a goblin, a blast off, a boomstick, twin wheels. I mean, you got a lot of items here you can actually make for a decent profit. Something to actually like do, because it feels like you're doing nothing to gain nothing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is a little bit of that feeling, a little bit of monotony at lower levels, a little bit less sense of progression due to just like how steep the grind is at some points. But at the same point too, I mean, they would also have to balance that out with the monetization strategy of this game, because if they make the game feel like it progresses much faster and actually gives a lot more rewards everywhere, then at that point they're not going to be selling anything, and they're going to be pretty much back at square one in terms of company health. I would say maybe they just need to have more modes, I guess, then. Maybe that would be like the best way to actually get more people, is to actually just get more modes to fuck around with. Like having Leviathan battles like that would be sweet. Having more than just like capture the point. More than just capture the point PvP would be great. Because that's all we have right now is capture the point. That also effectively becomes team deathmatch in a lot of scenarios. But even then, those two modes are basically the same when it's hardcore capture the flag or hardcore team deathmatch. Need something a little bit more in there. I wouldn't mind there to be more things like that, like Leviathan mode, protect your Leviathan, or protect the oil jack, or I don't know, sabotage the enemy's defenses, things like that. I feel like would be kind of fucking sick. Like a machine guns that are better than common ones, but not as good as rare. In between rare and common, I doubt they would do that, because that just sounds like you're just creating a whole new bracket for no reason. As you said, maybe a few factions, but low factions. Yeah, maybe, because having a faction that you can only access past level 15 is not really that good of a faction. Because at that point, everyone below level basically 20 or 30 won't be able to even access that faction for a long time. I mean, hell. If you're level 30, you probably can't even get access to the Firestarters or Steppenwolves by any fucking met, or Dawn Children even. So new players can feel like they're actually getting something back. Hard to say whether or not that is true, because whenever I play, even if I feel like I'm not earning much, I know I still am, just by the fact I'm getting scrap and resources, experience, all that jazz. So yeah, I guess maybe they could pacing it up, maybe, but at the same time, if you're also having fun, then that would actually become more full thought. Huh. Maybe. I know a lot of people are complaining on the forums about balance, and that seems to be mostly being the thing. It's like, that's why everyone's going away. It's just everyone's sick of the balance. It's like, no. Probably everyone's just kind of bored of like the monotony of this game right now. I think a lot of people are just getting burnt out. Because, I mean, there's only so much of a formula that you can play for a given time before you're just kind of like, meh. Kind of like how people can play Mord out for so long before they're just kind of like, well, shit. I just play the game just because I like it, like the feeling of it, but I read people's comments about the game, and they're all whining about how it is a grind. So I figured maybe it should be a lot more weapons for people to easily get, but not as easy as like doing mission. Oops, I got my machine gun. I mean, sure, would adding more low-tier diversity really help pad out the experience for low-level players, especially considering that's where most people tend to fatigue out easily? Yeah, that probably would be a better idea. So if they added in a lot more commons, at least interesting commons, I would be down for that. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all. So having some like commons that could actually be kind of badass would be pretty sweet. Like a common limited angle machine gun would be cool. Maybe a common rocket of some sort. Maybe a common autocannon, maybe. Some like real shit tier autocannon. Maybe some common tracks would be kind of sweet too. Maybe something like that. Of course, it would all have to be absolute garbage, but it'd be actually interesting to see whether or not that would work. So maybe I figured they should add a lot of weapons to be able to easily... Okay. Yeah, of course. I mean, there's always more space for addition when it comes to this game. I mean, this game has unlimited potential when it comes to building. The only thing that limits it, per se, is maybe people's creativity and the amount of actual weapons in the pool available. Right now, it seems like a lot of the focus is trying to develop interesting and unique things geared towards the high end. But I feel like also when it comes to a lot of this game's fatigue for newer players, they could have a lot more improvement at lower levels. So, maybe they could easily add more things. Hell, even if it's just like reskins or shittier versions of like white tier weapons, that'd just be fine. I mean, hell, I would like having more white tier weapons because at least then I could mess around at lower power scores. Because I remember playing with some core builds with Radiator and a Cooler. Those are absolutely asininely fun because of just how much damage they do. So good. So good. But then the issue is, too, if you also introduce too many weapons and too many mechanics at lower end, you might be okay. I'm just curious as to whether or not you might swarm the lower player base with too many mechanics up front, and it might be overwhelming, because that's also a thing you kind of have to balance out as well. So say if you have like a million options at level 1 available to somebody, then guess what? A lot of people might get instantly overwhelmed because it's just like, wow, this is a lot to fucking learn, instead of gradually introducing it with the rare categories, since the rare categories, once you get to rare, at that point you basically have pretty much the full game. There's very few weapons that I think are limited beyond rare. But at that point, you still get sidekicks, you get cobras, you get owls, you get, you know, vectors, defenders, all the engines, all the cabins, and then you start getting things like judges and little boys, and then you have the wasp, or is it the cricket? I think it's the wasp. So I mean, you basically get everything there at rare. Maybe they could gently add in a few common items and see if that actually, see what the effect that is, because I feel like it could have a very small chance of actually rebounding and causing an issue, but we'll see. We'll see. I know right now, I think, what do they have geared towards the future? Because didn't they have like a dev blog or some shit recently? That recently was kind of like talking about a few things. News, cover card, and what the fuck is that? Oh, that's right. Where is, that's a crossout calendar. Where is it? They got plans for the... Interesting. Probably called Crafted Common or something like that, or Uncommon. It'll probably just be those common level parts. Again, Uncommon is the gray parts, like the Hornets and the starter wheels, and the whatever below is the fucking Huntsman cabin. Like the stuff you literally get off at level 1. Yeah, let's say, alright, yeah, let's say. They have those. But maybe, if they can add some parts into the Engineers faction, they could craft some low-tier commons that actually would be kind of interesting. Maybe that might be a good idea for them. I don't know, that's farther down the line. Right now, the only thing I know they're doing is that they're testing Leviathan modes, they're testing... I think they were testing CK for wheels, so customization kits for wheels. They also had... what was the other one? It was a third change. Weren't they balancing Scorpions again? And then fourth change... I think they're probably still just updating maps right now. They're all updating maps because the maps apparently are not very balanced in their opinion. I'll say as long as each map is 50-50 win chance, and there's in a high amount of games ending in like a minute, that's fine. I don't care. If games last at least 2 to 3 minutes, solid for me. Because there's a lot of people that used to just rush to points and call it good without fighting. That's why they had to change that big elliptical map. That was basically the one in the desert. And actually force them to fight each other. I don't know. I think we should be okay now. The mains go, that takes that quick. I mean, hard to say. Right now, I'm not even sure how big the development team is. Apparently they have more creative things on the Chinese servers, but that's just kind of a rumor. I know they had a special sticker over there dedicated towards them. Look at how much scrap you get each game. Yeah, it's not too bad right now. I wouldn't say progression is too bad, but I haven't tried doing progression at level 1. Because, I mean, people always ask me how to fucking make money in this game, and I'm just like, easiest way, go farm scrap, go make items, sell those items, make profit. So literally, just sitting there getting copper and scrap, perfect thing to do. So, like, yeah, make a vector, make a defender. Look at that, you're earning 4 or 5 coins per. Yeah, the challenges as well, but the thing is the challenges don't really make you much money since you want to do the Pathfinder's crate for maximum cash. However, the issue is that the Pathfinder's crate is really hard to get if you can only do easy missions, and you can only do scrap and say maybe wires if you're, you know, have a powerful enough vehicle. Because otherwise, it's pretty difficult. Because otherwise, you're only getting like a couple hundred badges a week. So then, trying to get up to 3,000, yeah, that doesn't really happen until you get to. Once you get to the hard raids, that's when you start earning in that real cheddar. Because then getting 4.5 coins per successful mission is pretty filthy. It's pretty filthy. It's a lot of money. It's way better at getting money than, I think probably even than Clan Wars. Yeah, it's still better than Clan Wars. Clan Wars, you only get 50 if you win. And that's like, what, 2 coins? 1.5 coins? Nothing too bad. Did all the missions I could in day 1, got me like 1,000 badges. Interesting. Like I said, I haven't had the noob experience in a hot second. Because even when I had the noob experience, I still bought like that $10 wind pack that had that lightning thing on it. So I still had that for a hot second. And that one gave me like 1,000, 1,300 coins. So I was able to basically launch pad right off that. Which is like I'd never really had that low person experience. Yeah, let's say season missions. Well, I mean, if you could do the season missions were absolutely fabulous for money. Because you could get like 600 electronics, like 600 wires, and a couple hundred scrap, and a Pathfinder's and Wanderer's crate. So you would actually get like $600 or more with those seasonal missions. I think now you can get like, what, 2 Pathfinder's crates a month? So you can probably get similar money. They're trash because you'd be at low level with machine guns. It asks you to use plasma weapons and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and you have to like get up to Dawn Children, but it's like you can't get to Dawn Children until you're level 10 with the Nomads. And then you have to get to like level 5 with Dawn Children, then to even craft a plasma or buy them. Yeah, the more universal missions are a little bit more appealing, I suppose. Makes it more easy for those new players to actually complete them. Because I imagine they had a fairly low complete rate for those seasonal missions. Like, they probably had an absurdly low completion rate. Like, probably down there into, like, the 10% ratio. I wouldn't be surprised. But right now, I think I'm going to call it good. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to get some chili. So I made this fucking huge vat of chili. Literally 3 pounds of turkey. Like 4 onions. 5 cloves of garlic. That's delicious. But I'm going to go eat that right now. So, hey, what's up there, Bart? So nice seeing you. Yeah, we were just talking around here about how to fix this game at low power scores. I got that at the last minute. Yeah, good luck. Thank you. And you too, my dude. And for those who are having fun here, by all means, follow whatever platform is your favorite. YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. There's also social media links down below, if that is yo shit. As well as Discord, that also suits you. Also get notifications there as well. Kind of useful. Other than that, there's going to be a permanent archive of the stream on YouTube for the rest of eternity, unless I get copyright strikes, which is fairly common. That, guys, you all take care. I can't fucking click anything, apparently.